while I hate the plot of Sun and Moon, and especially Sun and Ultra Moon, they do have their bright spots, like the music. Anyway, hello and welcome back to another live stream. So, yeah, back in Timberborn, if this wants to work. Work? Why are you no working? You're supposed to automatically switch to the game, so why have you not done nothing yet? Okay, technical issues. Screen. I have a window capture here, so if I go to properties on that, stream, here we go, Timberborn, done. That on the webcam. And that's no longer wanting to work. Why does nothing want to capture? Okay. Or about we move the display capture up and then click over here. Is it gonna switch over to that? Yes, it will. Okay, that'll have to work then, I guess. Okay, that's a bit odd. So, last time we left off, we've got trees over here. Are they? Yeah, they're set to be cut down. We have only got one beaver, but you can chop up to there, so might want to get a second guy on that. Mind you, we have 178 logs, so I think we'll be fine on logs for a little while. We got the windmill sale. Yes, we were building these. We got a gear factory, and we got these being built. That needs planks. That they need gears. That one's got 9 out of 20 gears, and this has got just wants logs and planks, and that's almost done. Our water situation is looking really good. For some reason, this causes the area down here to flood, which, yeah, is weird. And we've got a bunch of berries. Right, how many? 379 berries. And our storage is full, and that what just wants just wants planks. Is literally the last thing that needs planks, well, except for that, so not too bad. So yeah, I've been wanting to play this again since the last stream, but I didn't want to. I want this to be like a kind of just like learn as you go kind of thing, learn as I'm going kind of thing. So I didn't want to like start another save to play off stream. Because of that, I am going to get another guy on there. So why not? Oh, and also, if you come in here, not there. Well-being, yeah, you can see here, this is where they live, and this is what they're doing. So we've got 3 unemployed beavers, 4 beaver babies, and everybody, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 unemployed, and everybody's got a house. So gonna want to wait for these to be done. That literally just needs one more plank. And that'll be built. And then the this just needs 10 more gears. Then I'll need 20 years. And we'll have that built, so we'll double our gear production. Can we get... Oh yeah, so we can get another builder on there. Because we've got 3 unemployed beavers and 2 of them will go in there. And then I think we can have more than 1 beaver in there, so I think I'll take that beaver out of there and put it on there when we've got the construction done. Oh, that's full. Guess I could get one over here, unless let me go to storage, log pile. Yeah, oh, I can't put a log pile on a log pile. Ah, I thought you could. Can we build a platform on it? No, we can't. Huh. That's annoying. Right, so I don't want to demolish that, but what I'm going to do, is stay there. And log pile there. We're going to get 2 more log piles here. Oh, I'm going to path. So there. Let's mark these as high priority real quick. So yeah, they only take well, they only take, what do they take to build? I don't know, it's not listing what it takes to build. That only takes 1 log and 4 planks, so now that just needs some planks. Oh, and we got him. And of course he needs planks as well, but oh yeah, he's got some planks now, so he'll be making them. It converts 1 log into 1 plank. So another plank. There we go. Oh, lacks power. Unconnected buildings. Construction lacks material. That just needs 1 more plank. I guess. Demand 70. Supply, demand. So I guess it's supply 760 out of 340. So during the day it's fine, but at night it can't really. Keep up with the demand, which might be something I need to keep in mind. I don't know why that's not generating any power. Right, and then they'll there's another plank, so then they'll take them and take them to where they need to be. Oh yeah, now that's connected. Oh, and those, yeah, day 5, 8, so it's cycle 5, 9. So yeah, yesterday had 2 births. Oh, hello, Water 068. Do you want to name a beaver? Do you want to have a beaver named after you, or do you want to name a beaver? Someone of your choosing. Oh, why? Why is it just like stopped? I guess that's the sacrifice you make with wind power, is that it's unreliable, I guess. I guess that's the downside. Oh, I've stopped the science. Use it stuff. Well, there you go. Power's back on. 11. Oh. I forgot I started work on that. On them. There's just logs and planks. Really hope we can get at least one of these done before rainy season. I did remember to unmute. Yes, I am unmuted. Hello again. Artorius. If you would like to name a beaver or have a beaver named after you, just let me know. I think I see you tuning in on the live stream. And then we're all back to work. I just need 7 more gears. That needs 10 planks. I'll leave these, yeah, 1 plank for 1 gear. So this essentially takes 50 planks. And each plank is made by 1 log, which, so essentially 50 logs to make 1 of them. Those logs turn into planks and gears. Where is stuff being sent here? Yeah, well, that's not a bad idea because I think game mode storage would not be a bad idea. Oh, got them growing up. So I was thinking for this series, for like Timberborn, I don't think I'll do a video on every map. Well, I was thinking of just like doing a series for each of the different beaver tribes that are currently in the game and that will get added in the future. And maybe like the odd like challenge video or map video or something at map live streams or something, I don't know. Oh, and I think I'll do like one live stream just like on the hardest difficulty to see how long it can last. With one of the beaver colonies. Well, this isn't going to be like a series I do long term. It's just like something new that I thought would be fun to do. I just need five more gears. And this just needs 31 more planks. For 3 more gears. Oh yeah, they are digging out because there's a stump there. I think we're doing really good on food and logs. I'm just working on getting the water storage improved. These can store good. These can store 300 water, which each one of these just stores 30. So that's 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. So this is more than all of them put. One of these is more than all of them put together. So they save a lot on space and yeah, just really good for storing water basically. Still need 3 years. I wonder if you put the windmills up here, would they generate more power? Oh, that water's still there from when I flooded it before the dry season. Neat. Yeah, it's still back here as well. So you got a lot of space up here you could expand into. We won't really be able to make it habitable because it's not really like any like dried up riverbeds they could flood, unfortunately. Oh, that'll be nice, but maybe you could like block that off and then like flood down there. Yeah, that's not really much. That wouldn't be very good. And got that as well. So yeah, I think this is going to be the main place we expand to in the short term, and in the long term I think we'll like be expanding around this area, because probably going to want to like dam this bit up, and then this entire area can fill up with water, and then you have just like we'll have just like a massive reservoir for the dry season, and we can even like block it up around the edges here, around the edges, and then it'll be able to have it too deep, which I think will be really good. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. Then you'll just need like 5 planks each. Oh, this just needs 1 more gear. Neat, nice. And the dry season's not even on its. Well, it's obviously on its way, but it's not. And we've not got a warning for it yet. 5:11. So yesterday, like, I think talked about that. What was the name? I don't know. I lose track. I've lost track already of who's grown up and who hasn't. Right. 59, 60, 64, 65, 66. 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 78, 80. Come on, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 95. Why is it stop? 96. Oh, I think we're not getting as much wind, so it's going slower. Good, yeah. 97, 98. 99. 100. And then some builder beavers will come down, take the gears, and finish us off. There we go. Yeah, got that. And now they're going to start pumping water and put it into there. Which will be very nice for the dry season. And obviously that one's next. And how's this coming along? It's got 65 planks out of 80, so that's 15 more planks. Not bad. There's not really any easy way to make a shortcut to over there. Wow, we've got a lot of planks. Oh, dry season's on its way. So I'm gonna up the work hours to 20 hours, so we can make sure we got like all of these full for the wet season. Oh, they died of old age on the 14th. They grew up on the 13th. So I had one beaver grow up and one beaver die of old age. Sid. I think I might need to build more water pumps as well. No, I think I'll do that as well. Water pump there with a path going straight to it. And let's just get that on high priority. Six, 8, 10, 12, and that's being built. There we go. This only has 3 out of 20 gears. Oh, and it's sleeping time. And they're all hungry and thirsty. Right. Let's go see how the storage is coming along. 74, so just 6 more planks to go. Nice. $1.3 per plank. So yeah. 75. 5. Oh. 4. 3. that's oh no, that's going on there. Okay. $1.3 days till the dry season. Not just 2 more planks for that. 15 more gears. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to make enough gears to get that done before the dry season comes. And that just needs 1 more plank. I'm gonna lower that so that more water can get into there. Okay, the all water that can get into there has gone into there, and I think that we'll have enough water now. So I'm gonna pause. You, and you. and put you into the science labs. And then bring you up to a height of 1. So that we have a bit of a reservoir here just in case we need more water. I mean, this area, yeah, that's gonna overflow a little bit. Hey, it's fine. It'll sort itself out eventually. Let's just lower that a bit. Wait, what? Where did all the water go? Where did all the water go? There's a ton of water in there and it all just disappeared. Right, that should be fine. Okay. So, oh, that should be, yeah, that's done now. Nice. This can store a bunch of food now. We're pretty much relying on wind power here, which is not super reliable, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it'll be best to just like pause these until the wet season. How many unemployed beavers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 unemployed beavers. Oh, and I'll, yeah, so I'll make 7. Two, 3, 4, 5. Two more. There we go. Let's get these all built. You just require 12 logs. Should be no problem. Oh yeah, that got built. Yeah, 4 beavers on that. Actually, I think we're only going to need 2. For now, at least. And I got 4 days left of this drought. And plenty of water in here to spare. Plenty of water, plenty of food. So everything should be fine. Already at halfway capacity on this. Damn. Where am I having a bean? And I can probably turn that back down to 16-hour workday. Now let's actually have a look in leisure. We have rooftop terrace, a place for beavers to relax and socialise in the evening. Above ground must be placed on top of another building. Social life rooftop terrace. Visitors 6. So if I rotate that, I could put that there. And then yeah, why not? It'll keep them happy. It only costs 15 logs. And campfire. Can get a couple of them there. Yeah, they only cost 15 logs each. You can also see there's other stuff here like shrine, libdo, temple, carousel, and mud bath. Now, if we go to the beavers, so that's their need, their nutrition, social life. Yeah, you can see here. So yeah, that's got built. So rooftop terrace, that increases it. So that increases their growth speed as well as the campfires. Beaver Sanctuary has no effect. Roof has no effect. And Shrub has no effect. Oh, statue, not sanctuary. Or Neighbor Monument, Flames. So yeah, the carousel get ups their growth speed by 20%. Mud baths upgrade growth, increase growth speed by 5%. Libdo increases growth speed by 5%. So I might do a carousel and yeah, carousel in, put a windmill on it. There it is, carousel. Oh, I don't have enough science, I need 700. Oh, I'm very nearly at 700. Six 689. And after this I'm going to work on building more housing. Because then that will get more baby beavers. There you can see they're all, some of them are sat at the campfire. Oh yeah, and I have enough science to unlock the carousel now. So I put the carousel there. And then power, windmill. One, two. Get 3 of these. There, and get some pathing there. Then that there. T there. Oh, how do I get power into this? Oh, let me just pause this real quick. Does it needs to go into the back of there. Okay, let's remove that. Remove that. So that there. T section there. That there. T section there. That there. That there and there and that there. And there we go. How much does this actually cost to build? Planks, oh, metal blocks. Yeah. Okay. Should have thought about that before I wanted to build it. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Let's get some stairs here. And large, we've got mini large, double large, and triple large. That's 150 science. So yeah, I think I'll... wait until I have enough science to unlock that. So that's 150 science. Have you played City Skylines? Yes, I have actually. It's pretty fun, but my only problem with it is that you can't like. I know you can get mods for this, but if you're playing on, it's on like consoles as well, so, and you can't get mods on consoles. But if you're playing Steam, you can get a mod that lets you buy all the fossil lands. But it's just like, but why can't you just do that in the vanilla game? I was like, and it just gets to the point where it's like, oh. Well, this is pretty much the end of the game. There's nothing left for you to do. And yeah, it's just like, Like we get like all the like fancy structures and all that, it's just like, yeah. They should let you just continue expanding out. Like, that is the best part of City Skylines, in my opinion, is like expanding and designing new areas. And it's just like, nah, you gotta stop playing the game now. Oh yeah, they're gonna require playing. Do I have 150 science? I have more than 150 science now. So if I go into here, yes. So, ooh. Yeah, so I will need, well, yeah, how many does, that has 6, this has 3, so this is double. So I don't know if it is saving that much room, but still gonna... Double there. I want steps there. Single there. Double. And path that all up. So what does it, oh, just 20 lot, wow. Nice, right, the drought's about to end, so I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't have any in. Nor does that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in the morning they'll go back to these and work on them. Ah. I didn't know there was a mod for that. My guess for limiting the space is performance, probably. Well, no, because I don't think the mod increases performance at all. I think it literally just like adds that. So it's just like, I don't know. But maybe. I could see that on like the Switch. Like expanding too much on the Switch could probably ruin the frame rate. A lot of stuff would be, yeah. I don't think it's all that taxing. I think even like, I think the most taxing thing would just be the cars going up and down the roads. I think eventually, once you got hit like a certain point there, I think that would definitely start lagging out the game quite a bit. But yeah, another thing I don't like about City Skylines is the fact that when, you know, right, if you have like factories and shops and houses, when people leave, they become like derelict buildings, and it can be really annoying if you don't have like the specific thing they ask for, and they just keep on leaving en masse, and you have to keep on demolishing the buildings. Just like demolishing the buildings can be a pain in the ass. And again, there is a mod to stop to like automatically demolish those buildings, but again, you shouldn't really need to download a mod, which you can't do on consoles, just to fix a annoying problem in the game. Well, there's not really a problem, it's just like an annoying thing in the game. And I think, I don't know why they haven't removed it. I think they should have just removed it. I just don't think it's a good it's a good feature in the game. And it's not, and they can't even like argue accuracy here, because probably about to dox myself, but I live in Grimsby. It's basically a port town, and there's this place in Grimsby called Freeman Street. Fun fact: I actually used to have a teacher called Mrs. Freeman. She's really nice. Anyway, down Freeman Street, it used to be like a really like popular like avenue for like shops and stuff a few years back. But then the EU imposed fishing laws, and then a lot of like fish. We couldn't like fish a lot of fish, so Grimsby got hit really hard by that. So down Freeman Street, most of the buildings are abandoned, and the regional government for like Grimsby the mayor can't just come in and it's like, okay, knock that building down, knock that building down, knock that building down, because they're still owned. Even though those buildings are abandoned, they are still owned by the companies who owned those buildings before they were abandoned. So the mayor can't just come in and knock them down. Like to do that, and he has what has actually happened in more recent years is that they have actually like bought up a bunch of shops, knocked them down, and are currently in the process of building a block of flats. Which is good in my opinion, because we need flats more than we need abandoned shops. Yeah, it's just a baffling decision in my mind. Anyway, it's getting a bit dark, so I'm going to go turn my light on. I'll be back in a minute. Like that's a lot in the shopping centre is so depressing. Everything ran out of money. Yeah. So Freeman Street. So there's also another place in Grimsby which is just called, which most people around my age just call Town. But its proper name is called like Freshney Place. It used to be really good, but now it's really shit. Because you used to have like lots of different smaller shops that sold a variety of stuff that you actually wanted, but now it's just like a bunch of it's just like one or two bigger shops that sell useless shit, essentially. The last time I actually did some proper shopping in Freshney Place was when I actually moved into this flat. I needed furniture, so I went to a charity shop in Freshney Place that sold the furniture. I believe it was the British Heart Foundation charity shop, if I remember correctly. But yeah, most shops down there now are also just like abandoned as well. But thankfully, there is this one little area down Freshney Place where you can get some really nice chicken popcorn. And yeah. And fun fact, I was actually down there with a couple of my mates one time. And I asked one of them to go get me some chicken popcorn. And I gave them a couple quid because it's like a bag for £1 for like a bag of popcorn or something, like that. So I gave him a quid and sent him off to get some chicken popcorn. I couldn't go there myself because I had Luna with me at the time, and they had like the area that we were already in did allow dogs, but the area where that is doesn't allow dogs. So I sent them to go get some chicken popcorn for me. And they came back and they were like, okay, so we got some chicken popcorn, but they didn't have any normal left, so we just got some spicy for you. And I was like, okay, I might as well try it. I've already paid for it, I guess, so I might as well try it. I regretted that decision really quickly. It was really spicy, like, it hurt to breathe. And one of them was like, oh, I can't be that bad. I was like, here you go, try one. And I was like, okay. I was like, I regret this immensely. So what I did was I went to the Couplands, and I went and got some Yum Yums, because like Yum Yums are just like the sweetest thing you have ever had in your life, and I'll talk about them in a moment. And I was like, okay, their sweetness should be able to overpower the spiciness, because I remembered back to the food theory on like the spicy foods, where there's like deduced that the best way to fight back against spicy foods is like something that's preferably a liquid that is thick and viscous, has milk, has I believe it was citrus in it, and was sweet. Now, Yum Yums are not citrus. They are not they don't. Well, I don't know if they use milk, but if there's any milk in it, it's not really going to help. And it's not viscous. They're solid. But they are like the sweetest things you will ever taste. And no joke, that sweetness was enough to overpower the spiciness. Let's put Lisbon like this here. The game in it ran out of money, so it had to shut down and move into the back of a Sports Direct. Wow. We have a game here, and I believe it like closed down and reopened like 3 times. Yeah. Yum Yums are basically if somebody just like condensed diabetes, but yeah. They were able to fight back the spiciness really well. And I gave the last of the chicken popcorns to a homeless person. We did warn him. It was like, hey, this is spicy. Do you still want them? He was like, yeah, I'll eat anything. I was like, okay, here you go. I've not seen... I don't know how well he took to them, but hopefully he enjoyed them. Yeah, I don't mind giving food to homeless people. I just don't give money to homeless people, because you don't know why homeless people are homeless. Like, they could be homeless because they came into hard times and it was due to no fault of their own. Or it could be because they're druggies. And you don't really know just by looking at them. So if I ever give any homeless people anything, I usually like give them just like some food, or if I have like some spare drink on me, I'll give them that. But I'll never give homeless people money because of that. And sure, you can call me a dickhole for it, and be like, sure, that's your opinion, but it's a damn. I'm pretty sure if they'd prefer food rather than nothing. But yeah, I wanted to talk about something about Yum Yum. So I don't know if I've talked about this on stream yet, but when I was a kid, my mother would sometimes go into town and bring me back some Yum Yums, and one of my fondest memories is sitting on the settee in the living room on a nice warm summer's day, and the latest episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars, the 3D animated TV show, came on, and I can remember exactly which episode it was. It was that one where Obi-Wan had to fake his death and disguise himself as a bounty hunter. And I can even remember the part of the episode where this happened. But my mum comes in with my sister, and she hands me a packet of 4 Yum Yums. And that was when like Anakin, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, and I think it was Cad Bane was on the starship that was crashing on the planet, and they were fighting on it. And I just sat there and ate all 4 Yum Yums without even thinking about it. And yeah, that's just one of my fondest memories. But back then, Yum Yums were 4 for £1. And last I checked, they are now 4 for £2. In my lifetime, they have doubled in price. I don't know. It just makes me. Oh wait, did I remember? Oh no, I did not remember to lower them. There we go. But yeah, if you wanna fight spiciness, get some Yum Yums. You might get a mild case of diabetes, but at least your mouth won't be spicy. Yeah. I mean, if someone lives on the streets, food or a blanket will go a long way no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure somebody who is really homeless will never complain at getting like food or drink or a blanket. And if they do, punch them in the face. Because being homeless is no excuse for being an asshole. Oh, you got a building that lacks a worker. Oh, that one. Do we have any... Well, I guess I could take a sciencey guy off. Science, because... Right. This has 9 gears already. That's doing really well. How's this coming along? That just needs one more plant. Oh, there we go. So let's make them ultra high priority. So what I should have done for this, I should have not like that. I should have used. Do I not have it unlocked? Housing. Oh yeah, and we've got monuments. We got. Hold on. What does or Labour Monument do? Where's the beaver? Work. Ooh. I think I'm gonna work on getting these unlocked then because that's 1,000 science. So having them work better would be really good. I don't know if you've been to uni or anything, but I've applied soon anywhere you'd. Yeah, I don't really do well in like that kind of environment. I went to college for 2 years. In fact, I actually started this YouTube channel while I was in college, and my first ever upload was like a pixel art stop motion animation of. Sounds like it wasn't a proper one. It was like of just like the pixel art, just like being like filled in and everything. But yeah, that's actually, I believe that actually was submitted as part of my college education. But yeah, I don't know anything about universities or which universities are good, which universities are bad, which universities are mid. I would assume to just like go with find whatever university will get you to where you want to go to best. Just like so, like if you want to be an engineer, go to a university that has the best engineering course. If you want to be a plumber, go to the university that has the best plumber course, and so on and so forth. Well, I don't think you'd go to university to be a plumber, would you? When I was little, the first job I ever wanted was to be a train driver, but I think that's a job that every little kid wants. But after that, I wanted to be a paleontologist. And if you don't know what a paleontologist is, it's basically just like researching like dinosaurs and fossils and prehistoric animals and all that. And then when I went to college, I did media and ICT. It mostly focused around like animation and that kind of stuff. But I also did like, they also like made us take some photos and edit them in Photoshop. But yeah, I met some nice people at college though. There's this one guy, I'm not going to mention him by name, but I knew him from my previous school, but I didn't really interact with him much there. And then in my first year of college, because of my Asperger's, I'm sensitive to like loud environments and stuff. So they gave me like this little like room for me to have my dinner in. And now it was only supposed to be me in there, but then I started letting a couple of my friends in. And then when I started letting a couple of my friends in, some of the teachers were just like, "Hey, could we join?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then more started joining, and then more people, and it's like, Oh. So this is now a dinner group then, I guess. I wasn't too upset about it because it was like most of the people I was friendly with, except for this one guy that I'm talking about. And you know, most people just came in, they ate their dinners, and then they left. So it was like, oh, having people die of old age, oh no. Anyway, so it wasn't that much trouble. But one day, we'll just call this guy Mike. Mike is like sat next to me, and I'm just eating my dinner, and I had the same dinner every day. It was like cheeseburger and chips with a ton of salt on the chips, and way too much tomato sauce in my burger. He turns to me and says, no joke, no exaggeration, word for word, he turns to me and says, "You know what I find funny? Women dying in childbirth." And I just turned to him and was like, what the actual fuck, dude? And then he just like, I was like, how fucking messed up are you? That you'd find women dying in childbirth funny. And he just shut up after that. He was like, he didn't say a single word that dinner time. But yeah, I didn't really interact with him much that year because he was in a different class. And the next year, you know, we both stuck to our same courses until the second half of the year. At which point halfway through, he decides to switch into media and ICT. Now, there was 2 media and ICT classes. Guess which one he gets put into? My media and ICT class. And I was like, oh, fuck. And we sort of had like a joke in the class that I was the annoying one. Because I was like, I would sometimes be a bit hyper and a bit annoying, and and sometimes I did play into that, and I did overdo it sometimes, admittedly. Like one time I was messing around with some friends, and one of them commented on the amount of salt that I had on my chips, saying that if anybody else but me ate those chips, they would die from the amount of salt that's on them. And then I jokingly got my other friend in like a headlock and pretended to like try and force feed him a chip. And admittedly, you know, that was going a bit far, and he did feel uncomfortable about that. And my teacher did tell me that that upset him, and I did, when I heard that, I did get like, "Hey, sorry dude, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable or anything, I was just joking around." Well, sometimes I can just like overdo things, and it's like, yeah, it's fine, we're all good. But yeah. So, and then, but when Matt, what was his name again? I think I called him Mark, didn't I? I don't know. But I'm just gonna call him Mark. But Mark came in, and he instantly dethroned me as the annoying person in the class. Like, within like a few days of like him joining the class, everybody was like, we thought you were annoying, but this guy is on another level. And there was another lad in the class, and you know, we called him Cammers, and this Cammers had like the patience of a saint. Like, everybody could see that Mark was annoying him, except for Mark. And we were just like, nobody told him, because Cameron's was like, he was fine. He just like took it and it's like, that guy, I just like, looking back, I just admire how much patience and just restraint he had. Like, if that was me, I would have stabbed him in the eyes. Like, I would have snapped. Like somewhere engineering with computer science degree, did well in AS levels that the schools pressure me into trying for Cambridge. Cambridge University, cool. One of the best. But yeah. But he annoyed nobody, and I mean nobody, more than me. So I can't remember what it's called. Like Stephanie Matthews, Game Theory, from Game Theory, his wife talked about this, but like, I have this thing where if you eat with your mouth open around me, you will make me angry, like unreasonably angry. And this also like counts if you like have pens or pencils in your mouth and I can hear you just like you gnawing away on it. It really makes me angry. Guess what Mark did? Both of those things! And you want to hear the absolute hypocrisy the teachers showed? I got in trouble one time for sitting at a table that had a free chair that nobody was sat in, and I just sat there and it's like, you didn't ask if he could sit, if anyone was sitting, and I was like, is anybody sitting here? And it's like, no. And I was like, well, what's the point? Why? And it was like, well, they might not want you to sit there. But then when Mark comes in, he sits down at the table where someone else was already sat, but he just got up to go do something, but he was coming back. So not only did he sit down where he was not invited to, nobody invited him, he didn't ask if he could sit there, somebody else was already sitting there, and he didn't get into trouble. My fucking god, the hypocrisy. Not only that, but everybody else at the table disliked him so much that they left. And then eventually I just left because he was eating with his mouth like there. And I was like, could you please not eat with your mouth open? He continued to do it. I asked again, could you please not eat with your mouth open? He continues to do it. And then I shouted at him because I just snapped. Because again, I get unreasonably angry because it's just like nails on chalkboard. It is the worst for me. And I'm the one who gets into trouble. My god, that year, mate, just remembering it makes me want to punch everything in my nearby. Like, you can just like, I'm not even like consciously doing, I'm just like, Tristan is like, just about to snap this and honestly, I am not consciously doing that. Just just remembering this makes me so stressed out. I'm just about to snap this. And it's like, and so again, so he constantly chewed on pens and pencils, which he wasn't supposed to do because it's not like he brought in his own pens and pencils, which you were actually supposed to do, which I did. No, he always used the college's pens and pencils. So not only were he chewing on college property, but then it would also go back into a big box where all of his mouth germs would spread onto the other pens and pencils, which other college students would be using. And the teachers would, when they noticed, they would tell him to stop. But I would notice far more often because, again, I would just like hear it and it would just grind and grind on my ears. and it would just frustrate me to no end. And I would always politely just like say, Marcus, you shouldn't be doing that. And I would always be the one to get into trouble. Even though the teachers are the one, they would be like, oh, it's not your place to tell them to stop doing it. Well, you do it then. I'm just picking up your fucking slack, you lazy bastards. And at one point, they held me back to tell me off, and I was like, oh, you leave him alone. It's like, so, and we had this cloakroom, and I went back into the cloakroom, and guess what I fucking saw? Mark was stood there, warming his feet in front of his coat, but leaning over to my coat, which was a good few pegs away. He had thrown my hat on the floor, and it was just like rummaging around through my coat. And obviously I confronted him because I ain't about to take shit from nobody, especially not this guy. I was like, what are you doing rummaging through my coat? He says nothing, but he holds his fist up like this, as if threatening to punch me. And it's like, when I noticed, I was like, go on then, fucking bear in mind this guy's taller than I am, like a whole head taller than me. And I just say, fucking do it, fucking punch me, and I will kill you. Because at this point, I was ready to kill him. And I just turn my back to him, I pick up my stuff, I walk out, and I go back to the teachers and tell them, could you please talk to Marcus and tell him to stop rummaging through my stuff? Thank you. And I just hear them, and as I turn around and close the door behind me, I hear them say, stop bullying Mark. Wait, what? And they literally said, stop bullying Mark. Wait, what? So they literally did listen to what I said before they started scolding me. This is how much of a bias against me those teachers had. But yeah, I not accidentally, but unintentionally slammed the door behind me so hard that I heard the glass bow behind me. Like, if I had slammed that any harder, it would have probably shattered the goddamn window. That's how angry I was. And then went for dinner, told one of the other staff about what happened, and she was 100% on my side. Like, it's like, that is completely unacceptable of Mark to do that. And just like, look, you just calm down. It's near the end of the day. You'll be home. You just got a couple more lessons to do. Just try and not kill the bastard, basically. But the teachers had other plans, because they decided they wanted to antagonize me even more. He sounds like a wanker. My God, wanker does not even begin to describe him. Like, he was just the most... it's hard to even, describe how just bad he was. It's just like... It was so annoying, but it was like he was entirely oblivious to how... how he annoyed everybody around him. Somehow, it baffled me at the time, just how could you be so oblivious? There's only one person in the entire class that will tolerate your presence. How do you not know that you annoy people? Anyway, so like I was saying, so the teachers decided to antagonize me even more. they after dinner, that two of them pulled me aside and said that I was bullying him, and I don't talk about this often, but when I was in school, I got severely bullied, like just like after year 6 until from year 7 until I got to college, it was pretty much all bullying at that point, like bullying, like non-stop. Like I got into fights, I got to just like I've been just like even like by lads twice my size, by girls bigger than me, by people smaller than me. Like I literally remember like one time I was in school, this kid like half my size runs up to me, kicks me in the balls for no reason. That's how badly I was bullied. I had a girl spread lies about me saying that I punched her because she stole her younger sister's Pokemon cards and then traded them to me for a couple of chocolate bars. That's an entirely different story. And yeah, just a whole clusterfuck of bullying and misery. So when I was being accused of being bullied, but to a person that I would rather be as far away from possible as than speak a single word to, I literally just like blew up in their face. I literally yelled at the top of my lungs how much I pretty much did despise him. I wanted nothing to do with him, let alone fucking bullying him. And then I just like stormed out of the classroom and was like, "Oh, we're gonna get security to escort you out. Fuck you, bitch!" And I even want to stay here after what you've said to me. The teacher who was on my side was like, "What's going on?" It's like, apparently I'm a bully. So I just left. I was like, no, I am not taking this bullshit from anybody. So yeah, I was officially suspended. The only time I was actually suspended from college. And then we had to have like a little meeting when my suspension was over to like talk about it. And my teacher and says like, "Oh, what do you mean by rummaging around?" It's like he had his hands on my coat and he was like moving about and looking through it. And it was like, "Oh, but what do you mean by you're so unclear about what you mean by rummaging." And it's like, these fucking people. And there's like, and then she brought up me, going too far with the chip with my mate. I was like, "Oh, well, you didn't like apologize to him for that." And I was like, "Yes, I did." And I was like, "Oh, well, you're just the bigger man." And she literally said I was the bigger man. Than Mark. And we still ended it off with them still saying I'm somehow the bad guy. Like the fucking egotism, self-righteousness, just pure stubbornness, unwilling to concede a fucking inch or admit that they were in any way at fault, or that they were wrong or somehow misjudged me, is just fucking mind-boggling. Did you guys have seat belting, like someone running up behind you and yanking? Oh no. So I didn't go on the school bus, college bus. I lived close enough so that my mum would drop me off before she went to work, and even if she didn't do that, it was just a half-hour walk one way together, more or less. So no, I didn't go on any buses, and the college didn't have buses. We had like taxis. Anyway, well, actually, they do have buses, but most take taxis. There's only like a few. Well, actually, no, most do take buses, but like most people I knew didn't take the bus, but it was just like kind of where you were, depending on. But yeah, Also, we had boosting, which is someone running up behind you and kind of just kicking your back as hard as they can. No, but when I was in school, I had a taxi with these two other boys. This off area, like, big long story, bullying, beat people up, didn't want to expel me, so they just sent me to this other area. But basically, on the taxi there, we play. I can't remember the name of this game, but we all picked a color car, and if we saw our color car, we would shout the color and then punch anyone we want. So, and then I remember specifically one day on the way there, me and this other lad both saw our coloured cars at the same time, and we didn't plan this or anything, but we just both punched the guy in between us in the leg at the same time. And it was just like, yeah. I remember whenever the taxi came to pick us up from school, we would always go, taxi! I don't know why. I think I started just like shouting taxi, taxi, and then he shouted it back at me, and then I shouted it back at him. And then it just became a thing for us to just like shout taxi whenever the taxi had come to pick us up. That's almost done. Yeah. Also, I remember one time in school, I had a bit of a cake decorating contest with my cooking teacher there. So basically, we made some red velvet cake batter, and we had like a bit of red velvet cake, a bit of red velvet cake each, and we were tasked to decorate it, and we both had the same thing. So I can't remember what she decorated it with, but I decorated it with like edible ball bearings and cherries. And then we went around to every person, and the place where we were in at this point was segregated into two areas. There was like the left side that had the kids that she worked with mainly, and then the right side I had like my friends and Mrs. Freeman, actually, that I was talking about earlier. And so we took it round to all of the everybody, all the students and the teachers, and asked them who they thought decorated the cake better. And I won, but the interesting thing is that everybody's vote was very predictable. Like, everybody on her side, almost everybody, voted for hers, and everybody on my side voted for me. And I think the only person on her side that didn't vote for hers was my cousin, who went there. So, although he didn't vote for the teacher on his side, he voted for his cousin. So it's just like, that was very predictable. I think he was the only one that would have been a bit difficult to predict, because again, it was just like it would be like, oh, who does he like more, his teacher or me? And I won. Neat, nice. These need 5 planks each, but yeah, but the planks are going up here. What's this? Oh, this is just like everything I've got. I got 196 science. Do have one unemployed beaver, so I'm gonna put them onto science. Yeah. This really like small skinny kid there. Now he's the kind of person that would get his ass handed to him by a light summer's breeze. Like he would not be able to put up a fight against anybody or anything. But he always acted like he was the biggest, hardest person around. And it really annoyed me because he really liked to come up to me and act like he could take me in a fight. So, yeah, he got on my nerves a lot. And I remember one time we were in the gym and he just like comes up and acting all hard at me. And I was like fake lunge at him, just like spook him, and you should have seen him run. He was running himself, shitting his pants, acting like his life depended on it, and it was hilarious. Oh, like as much as he annoyed me, just seeing him run terrified from me brought me just as much happiness as much as he annoyed me. But when the area split, when we split into two areas, he wasn't supposed to come round to our area, but he insisted every day to come to our area at dinner time, and nobody in our area liked him. Like Mrs. Freeman, she was, very professional. She just like told him to go away, but. And she never said that she didn't like him, but she never really, you could just tell that she wasn't particularly fond of him either. Or maybe that's just me. But if she saw him, she would always tell him to go back to his side as well. But I would always, pretty much every day without fail, he'd come down, and 90% of the time I would be the one to tell him to go back to his side. He would, and like on occasion, he'd be like, "Oh, you can't tell me what to do," and I would just like stare at him and just like tell him to go back, and just like. In a more stern voice, just like, back to your side, and then he'd go back in a huff. And we ran out of milk on our side, so I was sent to go get milk from the other side of the building. And on my way there, and this was literally my last day there, luckily for him, because after this, because I stopped him in the middle and was like, no, back to your side. And then he didn't even put up a fight, he just turned around in the mud, and I was walking behind him. And he turned around, he didn't turn his whole body, but he turned his head around and spat. Now, I think he only meant to spit in my general direction as like a middle finger, but he spat right on me, and I yelled at him, and he ran so fucking fast. Like, if I thought he ran fast in the gym, he fucking legged it at the speed of fucking sound down the corridor. And my cousin was in the kitchen, and I was like, "Cuz, that skimpy little bastard just spat on me." And I was like, "What's wrong with him?" And I was like, "I don't know, but he's Lucky I just don't pound his fucking face in. But yeah, honestly, my biggest regret in life is not pounding his face and teaching him a fucking lesson. Honestly, it would have been best for him if I did do that, because someone's gonna do it, and it would have. And now that I've not done it, some big burly lad's probably gonna do it in the pub and beat him half to death probably, and I'm not gonna be there to see it, unfortunately. But yeah, and his voice. Oh my god, his voice. No joke. So I went to see Avengers Age of Ultron with my grandfather in the cinema. And there was a little girl behind us. No joke. Her voice was exactly the same as his. Honestly, when I had to turn around, because I honestly thought he was sat right behind us, was like, no, it's a little girl. His voice was exactly the same as a little girl's voice. I didn't bully him about it or anything. I never even told him about that, but I just found it hilarious. But yeah, just like people who think, you know, just act like they're hard and can just like beat people up. They just are just like really annoying. They're just really annoying because it's like, I want to punch their faces in, and show them how, you know, weak they actually are, and you know, give them a dose of reality. But it's just like, don't want to go to prison. And you also don't want to potentially kill them, because hitting someone in the head is really dangerous. Like, really dangerous. My dad told me a story. I was like, this guy he knew went to a pub, and there was this old guy there, and he punched him and the old guy got into an argument, and he punched the old guy in the head. That one punch was enough to kill the old guy. So yeah, punching people in the head, not a good idea if you don't want to go to prison, because sometimes one punch is all it really takes to kill a person. Sweet man, how many? Hold on. 267 berries, 471 carrots. And we have 1,666 food. Nice. Shit. I think we're just gonna need to make more babies. Like, this area is doing alright. It's like a makeshift, like, housing area, but I really should get up, like, proper area set up where I can, like, for mass housing or something. Then we can make lots of babies. I was going. Oh yes, I wanted to. How much science do I have? 200 science. Yeah, I wanna unlock that. It'll be in that one. 500 too, so that's 750 science. Check beaver pop. Got 2 unemployed beavers. Oh yeah, that got built. Nice. get stuff ready to go and join back on. Punching people in the head isn't a good idea. Yeah. Like, even though you've got a nice big thick skull to protect your brain, there's actually a fair amount of space between your brain and your skull. And that's what's going to kill you, that space. Because there's enough space for your brain to jiggle around and, you know, hit the back of your skull, the inside of your skull, and that's what kills you. Yeah, I think those two are the only two people I've actively wanted to punch in the face, because I'm not usually a violent person. Like, I'm not usually the kind of person that's just like, oh yes, I want to, oh, testosterone, punch, 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 chug, chug, chug. It's just like, nah. I'm usually just like the kind of guy to keep to myself, and, you know, you do you, I'll do me, and we won't do each other, probably. Markiplier reference, FNAF, it's me. Well, yeah, but I'm not the kind of guy to, if a person gets up in my face, I'm not just gonna stand there and take it. Like, if you get up in my face, I'm gonna punch you. Well, no, I'm not gonna punch you straight off. If you get up in my face, I'm gonna push you out of my face as a warning. And then if you continue, I'm gonna punch you in the face. My father is a bit the same. He's not gonna take shit. But apart from women, he would never hit a woman, and that's where I differ from him. I'm all for equality. I treat women just like I treat men. If a woman's gonna get up in my face, I'm gonna push her away, and then if she continues, I'm gonna punch her. And especially, it's like, if a woman hits me, I'm gonna hit a woman. Just like a guy. If a guy hits me, I'm going to hit a guy. Equality is not... I treat women the same as I treat men. And sometimes that means I'm going to punch you in the face. Yeah, because all the planks are going up here. Oh, that's how much done. Nah. Oh, yeah, that just needs doing, and we got them. So yeah, basic needs sleep, basic needs shelter. Yeah. Oh, that one's almost full, that one's full. And that one's got one guy in it. 8s and 7s. 8s and 6, 8s and 8s. But if you don't get up in my face and treat me with respect, and then I'll treat you with respect and not punch you in the face. Again, I'm not the kind of guy that wants to go find a fight, but I'd rather just, like, you know, do my own thing. But if you're gonna be, yeah. Damn, I need more of them. Some full-on logs. How many? 500 logs. I actually build... I want to build a couple more plank. Because they're going to need... Yeah. I think what I'm going to do here is get a couple more lumber mills. Yeah, one of them there. That there. And prioritize these. Yeah, I just need 15 logs. That's going to need 20 planks, but it'll be worth it. Oh, got a lot of new births. Hang on, no? 6, 12. Oh no, that's 11, 10, 10, 10. Maybe? I don't know. We just got a lot of beavers born in a row. Right, so I got those to build. That just needs 1 log. That's going to need some planks. And that's got 8, so that should be 8 planks. Oh no, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 planks. So just need 9 more planks. Oh! Alright, dry season in 3 days, which means we're going to up the working hours. So we can get everything done. I wanna gear factory here. So now I'll be. Oh no. Now I'll be another source of gears. That's just going to take 25 planks and 8 logs. Easy peasy. There we go. Now our plank production has been upped. Alright. That there. Also, I think these are going to need power. That one is, this one isn't. Put that there. Windmill there. That there. Oh, I think, yeah. Gonna want... that there. That there. That there. I think being able to build some like overhanging stuff would be really nice in this game. Yeah, that's getting built. $7.60. Oh wait, it's the drought. Shit. I got distracted. Stop the pumps. Shit, I forgot to... Damn it. Might be in a little bit of trouble. Actually, no, got tons of water. If this evaporates, then... maybe. Oh, no, that's... okay. And I'm still going to build the water wheel just... in case it needs a little bit of a boost. I'm going to turn that back down to 16 then. Right, just got that to do now. And, oh, come on. Seriously, you lazy beaver. We've got 18 gears now and 42 planks. Yeah, that's not helping much. Got 10 out of 20 planks. 11 out of 20 planks. Do we have any unemployed bee? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 unemployed beavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would be nice if nice if it had like a little filter or something. Oh, wait. No. We could like sort by employed beavers and unemployed beavers. Lacks power, lacks work. Oh, nice. Well, that's not gonna be anyway. Food, farmhouse. That there. They'll have to be without workers for a while. Well, that's been built first. No recipe selected. So we're going to want this to be wheat flour. Four days until the dry season's over. So I rewatched How to Train Your Dragon 2 the other day, and it surprised me a little bit. It wasn't as funny as the first one, but it was more emotional. I enjoyed it. I'd say a little bit better than the first one, but not by much. Yeah, I still think the first one was really good. Not one of my favourites, but still really good. I'll talk about DreamWorks. There's speculation that a upcoming death battle will be Megamind from the movie Megamind versus Gru from Despicable Me. Crops, wheat. And I was just like, yes, it's time for Megamind to get revenge. Yeah, that should be. Wait. I get rid of these? Alright, there we go. Two more. There you go. And that. Alright, a couple of these have been built. I think I'm gonna change those priorities to that. This is annoying. Right. Steps. There. Watermill. That should be fine. Alright, so if I delete oh, there we go. And I'm going to want to put that there. With a path on it. And steps. Steps. Path. There we go. Oh, it's dry season. I forgot. Oh, it's only 0.7 days until the dry season is up. It'll be fine. It'll dry out for a little bit, but it'll be fine. I forgot there was a dry season for a minute then. I think of what series? You mean the How to Train Your Dragon series? From memory, Well, like I said, I enjoyed the first one more than I thought I would. It was surprisingly funny. I actually did laugh out loud a few times. And the second one, like I said, wasn't as funny as the first one, but was more emotional. And I don't think I've seen the third one in its entirety. Like, I think I've seen like the ending of it, but it's just like, I know I've seen the ending of it, but I just didn't really think that much to it. From memory, like. Oh, I wonder why the water in there disappeared. Oh. Oh, it's did. Okay. There we go. I don't even think I needed that one. I think I just had a brain fart and forgot it was the dry season. Yeah, well. Oh, 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Yeah. Bread. Oh, I've got 1,000 science now. Oh, I could unlock the Labour Monument. Yeah, why not? Where can... Okay, so it's a 2x2. If I put it here, that's gonna get most of those houses, but I could also put it there, and then we'll get all of the houses. Or if I put it there. Oh yeah, that'll get all the houses. Yeah, put it there. 200 logs. That should be fine. Oh, and now I can put this up to... Not one! Don't want to flood the area. Finally, with that. Yeah, that's filling up. Oh, raise it back up to 1. There we go. Now we've got a bit more of a buffer. Oh, it's built. Nice. And we can probably like build our a housing complex over here. So now if we go to this beaver... Oh, there's steps there. Nice. This beaver... Yeah, there we go. He's getting a 25% work speed. Nice. So... I think my favourite DreamWorks trilogy, unfortunately soon to have a fourth installment, is the Kung Fu Panda one, because movies wise, I'm not talking about the TV shows or anything, but Kung Fu Panda to me has been more consistent, and I just like prefer it. Like, I think it would be first Kung Fu Panda, second Shrek, because I absolutely love Shrek 2, and then third would be How to Train Your Dragon. In my opinion, I'm not counting Shrek the Third in the Shrek. Shrek the Third can burn in hell, but like Shrek 1, Shrek 2, and Shrek 4, they are just like my second favorite. It's like Kung Fu Panda more because the villains are more. They're more, for the most part, they're more memorable and more fleshed out than the other villains. Like, look at the Shrek villains. First one, you had Farquaad, which was just basically a lazy insert of the current head of Disney at the time. He's completely forgettable. The villain in Shrek 2, Fairy Godmother, pretty good. Yeah, I do like Fairy Godmother. Definitely a good villain, but not really that fleshed out. It's just like, yes, we understand what she wants. Like, she wants to make her son Prince Charming king, and she helped because she helped Harold out. But it's just like, okay, but why does she want him to be king? Why? Like, sure, he's gonna be king. Then what? Like, but yeah, she's. I don't dislike the Fairy Godmother, but it's just like her motivation's kind of weak, and you don't really get like exactly why she wants to make Prince Charming king, because it's like she's already like she's basically got a monopoly on magical potions, and probably has a shit ton of money, and yeah. And then Shrek the Third again, burn in hell, but yeah, Prince Charming, worst of the DreamWorks villains. And fourth one, who was the villain in the fourth one again? Oh yeah, Rumpelstiltskin. I actually do kind of like it, because he is added in retroactively, but it kind of does make sense that after so long, the king and queen would become desperate, even if the king knew about the fairy godmother and all that. But it's just like, yeah, he is enjoyable to watch when he's on screen, but he's not. He's just not that in depth, really. It's like where he's like can't remember his name, but the main villain from the second movie was so much more fleshed out and in-depth and just more interesting and intimidating than any of the other DreamWorks villains. Like, first Dragons movie, there wasn't really a villain. It was just like the big bad dragon, which, not bad, but it's just like not really a villain. It's just a dragon. Second movie, you had that guy that yelled to control dragons. And his entire backstory was, oh, my entire family were just killed by dragons and they took my arm. So I decided to stop living in fear and dominate the dragons. And it's like, okay. But it's just like very shallow. Like, I don't even know about the third movie, so I'm not going to talk about the third movie's villain. I'm going to get around to watching the third movie eventually, but I want to watch all the cause I've got like the DVD here. Dragons Riders a Berk. I want to watch the Dragons Riders a Berk, Defenders a Berk, and Race to the Edge first. We've not got any bread yet. Oh well. Oh, we got 16 planks and 15 gears. Nice. Getting plenty of. Got 400 science. Oh, that's 400. That needs metal. Labor. Yeah. Housing, water, food, wood. Oh wait, it would be on the gathering? No. Oh cool, we can get some bees to increase the crop growth. Paper mill, printing press, tapper shack. No, yeah, so salvage, that's 250. Smelter, that's 300. So it's 550 for both of them. So yeah, just need 49 more. So where is our nearest ruins? There is one there, but it is a little bit far. But I think I think it's our best option right now. There is also another, but that's even further, I think. So let's get these removed real quick. Alright, so metal. We have to. Yes, I do. So I'm gonna plop 2 of them there, I think. And I want to get a builder's flag. A builder's hut for 100 science. So build that there. Mark that as just logs and planks. Let's go to construction site. High priority. High priority. High priority. I mean, they did do a good job at building like Draco Blood Fist, with like showing that even Stoic was afraid of him. And it's just like, Eh. Everything else about him just falls flat, in my opinion. Wow, is 3 pumps not enough to keep up anymore? Wow. If I get a path in here, I should be able to make more pumps. Get a couple more pumps there. There we go, that's built. What? It only extends it that far. Just thinking, would it be worth instead to make a new district over there? Yeah, I think it might be. So let me try and remember where the district stuff is. What's that? Oh, that's just that. Yeah, district gate. I think I'll put it here. Yes, so district gate there. And then district center here. Okay, I'm gonna need some science first before I can do that. And that only needs a couple more logs. And that's done. Fine. Right. I have enough to get that. So, goods to other districts. Ooh, it's getting you a bit cramped. Yeah. Yes. There we go. I just need some logs and planks. And I just need another 250 to get the drop-off point, and then we can start setting that up. So I can send some like taters and carrots and berries over there, and they'll have plenty and water. So then you'll have plenty of food and water. They've already got all the logs in, they just need a bunch of planks now. Which we have 58, yeah, more than enough planks. And there we go, that's done. Oh, yes. Now, do routes, add new route. There. Berries, bread. Oh, berries, okay. Carrots, okay. Grilled potato. Actually, get rid of the berries and the grilled potatoes. I can have just, they can sustain themselves off carrots, at least for now. Send over some logs. And send over some planks. There we go. Oh, and I don't... I forgot about water. Water. Okay. I'll probably get this to be self-sustaining at some point. Because we'll probably be able to, like, expand down here. But first I'm going to want, like, TNT and stuff so I can, like, make a river into there and have a little reservoir for them. That's just going to annoy me. Alright, so I'm going to want to migrate population. Let's send 2 adults over. And then... Actually, let's send over 4. Then, what was I doing? Housing. We could build them a double lodge. That's just 20 logs, yeah. There we go. Okay. Those two lack workers. Those two lack materials. I'm just gonna pause them for now then. And pause one sciencey guy. What could I do over here? Ooh. Oh, I need to move that one to the left. There we go. That there. That there. And then I'll decrease that by 1. Alright, so I'm gonna build that there. Not a lumber mill, I want a log storage. That there. That there. Right. I think it might be worth getting a couple more guys on there. There we go. Right. Hey, that just needs 5 more logs. That needs 1 log. That needs something, I don't know what. It's not telling me. Well, actually, I don't think it needs anything. I don't know. Got a new birth, grown up, grown up. Alright, now we're unemployed. And that's done. Oh, I forgot about that. Silly me. Oh wait. I paused the wrong thing. Alright, the logs. So that's going to get sorted out real quick. And the plank's done. I just need to build that now. It just needs 2 more logs. And there we go. Oh. There we go. Right, so... expanding this out this way, I think is the way to go. Yeah, up there, and we have access to that area. Right. And that there. And then... demolish that. Then we can get a berry picker here, and then we won't have to send them any food. And what we might be able to do is to use dynamite to make a river going through here. An artificial river. I take it from there. Okay, flood. Not flood, drought in 3 days. which means things are only going to get harder for these guys. Actually, I don't think things will change at all for them because they already live in a barren wasteland as it is. Hold on, I want to do that and try and get some water into there for them. Yeah, that way. There we go. It's flooding that area now. Hopefully these won't die. Yeah, they won't die. Alright, now I'm going to lower that back down. Oh, that might cause a little bit of a flood down here though. It's fine. No, 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 it's not. It's not fine. It's not fine. Oh, that might have been a bit of a mistake. Ah, it's fine. It's fine again. Oh, that's topped up all the way now. Nice. That ended up working in our favour. Oh, wait. Now, we can get a path here. There we go. And let's get a gatherer flag over here. And that should be able to... Yeah, that's able to get all of them. Oh, can we have them demolish those? Might be a bit far away. So we could put that there and then path to it. Oh, a bunch of beavers have grown up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 unemployed beavers here. Four, 3. Let's migrate those 3 extra to over there. There we go. Oh, and the dry season's about to get here, so I'm soon going to want to raise the dams. Better raise this one to half, to 0.5. Let's let this build up a bit. 0.2. And when it gets to 0.1, I'm going to raise them all up. 0.1, okay. 1. Oh, poop. Yeah, damn it. Right. Hey. Let's get a small warehouse or large. I'm gonna go with large warehouse. There. Labor. Builders hut there. Maybe if I chain together a couple of builders huts, that might work. So I'm thinking for like the rivers is like dynamite some arrow there to let the water flow. I'm gonna stop sending them carrots because they've got a berry farmer now. Now, how many planks and logs do they have? 100 planks. I think they'll have. Let's see. So that's gonna take 80, 10. Gonna send them a few more planks because they're probably gonna need a few more. Got 12 logs. Nothing. I have 666 berries. Nice. Right. Yeah. Oh, it's probably because the districts. Oh no. I know the district centre does reach that far. That should be fine. Oh wait, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, what I can do is I can go into here, build a new district center over here. I'm going to need to demolish that one first. Has that been... No, okay, so I'm going to demolish that. That there. Right, that's fine now, but I don't think these will be. Oh, no, that's fine. Cool. And then I can get another path down here. And set all these trees to be harvested. Ooh! Your beavers are happier than ever. You have reached a new well-being high score of 9! Yay! Goals. Sunflower seeds, grilled taters, grilled chestnut. 9 out of 11. Almost perfect. Where is everybody? Oh, don't tell me I have to migrate everybody over again. God damn it. Migrate population. Hold on. I need to rename. District 2. Actually, I'm going to call this North, South, East, West, and West End. West End. This is the West End. So they're going to the West End. Beaver. So yeah, how many unemployed do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 unemployed. Oh yeah, I'm probably going to want one of them there as well. Okay, I'm gonna wanna build a distribution post here. So we can send metal back to the main area. Building lacks power, building lacks workers, lacks materials. Pause that. Oh, I got some growing up, some dying of old age. Got one unemployed. Yes, I think I'm gonna migrate him over there. Lily's whinging for some reason. Yeah. Hey, mate, do you want to name a beaver? You can name it after yourself, or you can name it wherever you want. Alright, this one was just spawned. You can name that beaver if you want. Can you name one? Justin. Okay. Grown up. This one is the latest born. Just... yeah, I've spelt it correctly. Double check. Yep. There we go. Lil Justin. There we go. If you could get this built, that would be nice. You've got like tons of logs here. Why don't you go there? There you go. And planks, and there we go. Okay, so routes. Add new route. Oh, there. I'm gonna need to get a one of these. Let me put it there. Yeah, by the looks of it. So, add route. Metal block. Actually, should I? I could set up a smeltery here. Ooh, yeah, might not be a bad idea actually. So let's go to metal, smelter, get a couple of these, then power, wind. Let's get. Can I get a couple in it? What if I Delete that. Yes. Power, windmill, that there. That there. And there we go. That'll be done. Alright, we can take you out of there. Pause that until we sorted all of this out first. I'm going to pause you and you. That still needs to be built. Oh, he's building that. What was? Now he's off to sleep. Yeah, Justin Bieber. Yep. When you said Justin, I did think of Bieber, but I didn't. Just clicked. Oh, drought's over. Lower that to 0.5. Lower that to 0.5. To prevent flooding. Yeah, that's done, so these should be removed at some point, hopefully. How many builder beavers? I only get 2. Oh, that must have flooded for a moment. Oh, and that means I can now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really care for the Minecraft spin-offs because I think I've just been burned too many times with them. Like, the AR one looked decent, and then they stopped supporting that after 5 minutes. They had like another Minecraft spin-off that they stopped supporting after 5 minutes, but I can't remember what it was. And then like the last Minecraft spin-off was like that Baby's First Diablo, and it was like just boring. Like, I just did not care for the gameplay at all. It just felt mindless and boring. So this is either going to be bad, or it's just, well, it wasn't really, the last one was really bad. It's just like, it's either going to be boring, or they're going to stop supporting it after 5 minutes. So why should I care? Really? They just don't have the best track record, Mojang. How far up there? I could actually move this again. Actually, quite far. I'll do that if I need to. Oh, wait, yeah, I will need to. Hold on. Oh, but that means I'm going to need to demolish again and then send people over. And pain in my ass. Flood. Why are they flooding? I don't know. Sometimes the game just likes to flood. Was the Saints Row reboot bad? I don't know. I don't keep up with the Saints Row stuff. And it's flooding again. Why? Why you do this game? That's at 0.5. That's at 0.5. Why is it flooding? Like, if anything should be flooding, it should be this. But no, this is flooding. Why? Actually, could probably lower that to 0 if I'm having troubles with flooding. And when the dry season comes around, I can raise it up. That's waiting on planks. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, they do have food because they have this berry gatherer. Just need somewhere to store its berries. Yeah, it's over halfway done. Apparently the character creator is what I like to call gender build a bear. Don't really get what you mean by that, but I guess it's just like really weird shows. I don't know. What time is it's almost it's almost 11 PM. Damn. I should end the stream. I've been streaming for too long. That's probably why Lily's whinging. She's like, Daddy, it's late. You need to get to bed. Yeah. NSB to save game. And anyway, I hope you guys all did enjoy this live stream. I evidently did, seeing as how I just streamed this for a good few hours and not even realised. They removed male and female and let people create their own genders. I mean, sure, why not? Yeah. Honestly, that doesn't sound like something I'm angry at. That sounds like something I would be like, okay, let's